Hey everybody, it's Avis Quinn. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. So, right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go to part 3 of my 3 versus 3 arena tutorial entitled Streak Maintenance and Opponent Matching. So, once it decides to load. Okay, so as you can see, it's about 8 o'clock where I am, and I've got 517,000 points already. Um, I don't know if I'm going to keep going. I think that actually might be enough for me to kind of stop and not have to play anymore just to get that 3-star uh, Ultron that's being offered. But I wanted to show you something that was actually pretty interesting I saw. So, Humanity's in the 4-star arena. They made a big to the 4-star arena. And what they did was they took out 4-star champions. So in the 4-star arena, you can only use 3-star champions, which is a very big deal. And it makes it, in my opinion, it makes it a lot more fair than it does if they had left it 3 and 4 stars, is because everybody should have at least some 3 stars, whereas 4 stars are even rarer. So I think that kudos to them for making that decision, because I know that was a pretty difficult decision for them to make. Now, if you click rewards, which won't change, there we go. If you click rewards, go to rank rewards, I will show you that pretty much 1 to 250 is still the 4-star, at least for my bracket. So anywhere from 1 to 250, so that means they're only releasing from my bracket 250 4-star Ultrons. But that's a huge change. So again, kudos to Kabam for making that decision, because it makes it a lot more fair and a lot more competitive, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you guys how to maintain your streak and how to match up your champions. Now, you're going to have to forgive me for this, and I'm really disappointed in myself, but I literally just played and I lost my streak. And I lost my streak in a really horrible way, and I'm so disappointed in myself for having done that. But but it still doesn't change the fact that I've been able to maintain. I've actually been able to break my recent streak of, I think, 41. I think now I've been able to get it all the way up to 53. And I've only lost my streak a total of 4 times this time around. So I can tell you, these techniques I'm showing you guys, these things do work, and the proof is in the score and the proof is in the prize. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you match your opponents and how you maintain your streak. So we're going to go ahead and choose a random team. So my Juggernaut, my Magic, and my Colossus. So if you guys watched part 2, you learned all about how to match everybody up with synergy bonuses and whatnot. So as you can see, they all have synergy bonuses activated. So what we're going to do is we're going to look and see if we can find, well, we're going to find easy opponents. So this is how you choose your opponent. Within the first couple of matches, about maybe 5 or 6, as you're building your multiplier, you're going to get easy matches. So as you can see here, look at your team rating. My team rating is 1006, which is really ironic because that's actually my birthday, October 6th. So I think that's pretty cool. So what you want to do is take a look at your team rating versus the team rating of your opponents. So the first one there is 620, the second one is 734, and the last one is 751. So my team rating is higher than the team rating of any team that I can face right now. Now, what that means is that's an obvious win, but at the same time, it means that your points are going to be a little on the lesser side, and that's because your rating is higher than your opponent's rating. So really what you want to do is you want to choose a team rating that is higher than yours once you get to that point, but not too high. So basically, to maintain your streak, one of the things I really like to do is I like to just click to see the champion who's on that I can see, because you can't see two of them, but you can see one of them. And I like to see if their abilities are awakened. So as you can see here, their abilities, Wolverine's got his cellular regeneration, Black Bolt's got provocation, and Storm's got conduit. So as you can see that these champions have awakened abilities, that they're not locked. So that means you know you're going to be facing at least one awakened champion. So what you want to do from that point forward is take a look at the class of that champion. In this case, I've got 2 mutants and 1 cosmic. And as we all know, cosmic is weak against mystic, and I've got 2 mystics there. So in this particular instance, to maintain my streak, the best choice for me to take is this one here, the one that's for 734. So I'm going to hit continue. And as you can see, that was actually a very, very lucky guess, because I ended up with 2 cosmics and a science champion, which is great because my champions are both, I have 2 mystics, which have the class bonus, and then I have a much stronger Colossus compared to the Rhino that's there. So this is going to be a very easy matchup for me to make. And this is basically how you maintain your streak. Now, like I said, once you get to about 5 or 6 matches, it's going to start to, the difficulty is going to go up, and you're going to go to something called medium, and then you're going to go to something called hard. Hard, I believe, is when they're maxed out and the AI becomes difficult. I believe medium, from what I've seen, medium, the AI is still pretty easy to beat, but they do get maxed out at medium, or they just reach a certain team rating by the time, or what's considered medium. But so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to fight a couple of matches, and I'm going to let my streak build up once again. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, because that's pretty much all you need to know as far as opponent choosing is concerned. However, there is one thing I do want to record, which I'll record in the next part 4, which is going to be entitled Combat Techniques, and that's actually the big one I think a lot of people want to see, is how do you actually fight in the 3 versus 3 arena? Like, what's going to help you to win? So I'm going to go ahead and destroy these opponents, get my streak built up a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and record part 4, which is going to be entitled Combat Techniques. So if you guys have any more questions about how to choose an opponent, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. I am username Avis Quinn. Thanks for all the support. Thank you guys for watching. I'm getting closer to 1,000 views total on all my videos. That's great, and I appreciate all that support, you guys. So keep on playing. Don't get too frustrated. And hopefully these tutorials are teaching you guys something. I am username Avis Quinn once again. Thanks for watching, everybody.